soap in my paintbrush. See the bubbles happen?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
What's the other thing I have to do besides record? I have to pin. I have to pin the video there. Oh, that was good, Martin. Oh, I missed you doing some of that.
Some of what, the purple?
I don't know, but it looks really good.
Well, if you blink, you know, you'll miss something. I'm out of my blue. That should be blue right in there. Can I borrow some blue, ultramarine blue? I'm all out.
Yeah, you should have ordered yourself some, Martin.
I know.
Jeez.
I do have a little bit left, but I need to order some Prussian blue and some.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that tomorrow. Without that blue, I can't get that really dark color I like.
Hmm. Oh, nice one. That's really interesting. Hmm. Reminds me of those crystal rocks we used to grow.
Yeah. Was that like a salt?
Yeah, I don't know how it worked.
You put something in salt water, some kind of a something, and then it starts, the salt starts crystallizing around that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Oh, fully. Okay. I think I'm all done, Catherine.
A lot of activity on the right.
Yeah, I was noticing that. Usually the activity's on the left.
Uh-huh.
It's quieter on the right.
Oh, it looks like a mine. Yeah, there's old gold mines or coal mines on the left.
You mean this is the roof of the mine
Yeah.
and the miners go into it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This figure is kind of leaning over this way, and this one's looking down, and this one's leaning over towards this figure.
Mhm.
This looks like some kind of a square, flat surface.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? And I love all the little, you know, um, salt rocks or whatever. Let's call them salt rock, crystal rocks.
These things.
Yeah, maybe we're inside Crystal Cave.
I'm reading a book about mushrooms. And there's a word to describe the the things that come out in mycelium, and I wanted to remember that, and then I forgot it. Tendril, I guess it's tendrils.
Oh, so that's the word we use.
I guess so.
And that's what they look like too. On the next page, I saw something.
These?
Um,
Oh, you can't see it so much.
yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
Yeah, and but the mycelium in mushrooms, that's
Oh,
mycelium.
what's that right there? The,
Mycelium.
is that mycelium?
Yeah,
That
and then
looks-
see what happens on the bottom, on the roots of mushrooms.
uh-huh.
Those, that's the mycelium that comes out from there.
Well, now we have a new word.
What's the word?
Um, you're making
What's the new?
let's see. Mycelium is singular. What would plural be? Or maybe mycelium is not singular.
I
Because there's lots of them, so it's plural.
was excited about um, having that word that I sort of thought that it was a good word for those filaments.
Yeah.
It wasn't tendrils, it was something else. I'll find out and then I'll tell you when I do.
There was a picture that looked like,
Yeah,
there's another one.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And what is it called there?
Well, that's just a mushroom and the
The roots.
that's the roots that are called by the word I'm trying to find.
Oh. It's not mycelium?
No. Filaments.
Filaments.
Oh, that's a word that I'm talking about here. I don't think filaments was the one. But that's it's kind of, that's a word, a good word for it, filaments. And I keep forgetting the words that would be good words. Was filament a word that we used before?
No.
These are mycelium.
I'm looking at the definition for filament. A slender thread-like object or fiber, especially one found in animal or plant structures.
Uh-huh.
Fiber, a thread, a strand, a tendril,
Tendril.
a string, a wire, cable, a cord.
So we used the word tendril, didn't we?
Yeah. So filament is synonym
Yeah.
for tendril.
So I'm going to write this down. Filament, tendril.
Mhm.
So they are all words that are used to describe biological things, living things, and how they connect with other things. So they're strategies for connecting.
Yeah, a thread-like object or fiber, especially one found in animal or plant structures.
What is that?
Especially one found in animal or plant structures.
What is the word you're describing?
Filament, a slender thread-like object or fiber,
Yeah.
especially one found in animal or plant structures. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean it has to be an animal or plant structure.
No. Mm-hmm. No. Okay. So I like this painting.
Trying to get back to you. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I do too.
It's not so dark as some of the ones I've been doing. This looks like E.T.
I was just thinking that. Like the big eyes and the way the head turns.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people gathered around him in a way.
Yeah,
You see that?
yeah.
And it really is different. This side is different than that side.
Yeah. I love these pointing again. I love the little tendril guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I think of them as emotions or feelings or energy, you know.
Energy. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to think of it. So I was thinking of it, at first you said it was energy. So now emotions and feelings are added. I think that's really good.
Yeah. Yeah. So ET here is very calm, doesn't have a lot of energy. But the people like this one has a lot of energy. And so there's a contrast. But the energy in this figure could be by being in association with ET, with the calmness and soothing
Mhm.
nature of him or her. And so that it's sort of exciting in a way, or um, encouraging or
Mhm.
inspiring.
Yeah.
So it's a sign that there's some influence or connection being made with this creature.
Mhm.
Look at this, Catherine. This looks like something slithering on the ground.
Mm. Yeah. And it's got tendrils. And see the coal mine entrance
Yeah.
right at the middle of the top. There's a round figure with three tendrils coming out of it. It seems like significant. It's almost like it's a stage and it's like a decorative curtain with
Uh-huh.
some kind of fancy thing on it.
Yeah. It looks like it's leaking something down onto this area.
Uh-huh. And there's a green figure on the left that, well, I can't show you today because I don't have my arrow, but it looks like a man's head and then a man's arm going up, holding something up. Um, that's the head, that's the arm, and
This
there,
is the,
that's what he's holding up. And there's hand, you can see hand wrapped around. It looks like a little balloon.
right here.
The balloon is below a little bit. That's the
Right.
hand, and that's the balloon.
I see. And this is the hand.
That's the fingers, yeah.
Yeah.
And the figure is like looking up at it, like he's trying to adjust something, fix something on the stage.
This figure
Yeah,
is looking up. See, I
yeah.
thought that was the nose.
Oh no. He doesn't, well, his nose would be to the left. He doesn't have any real definite eye, nose, mouth. It's just kind of the nose is, well, there is kind of a, sticks out a little bit.
Mhm. So is this the arm?
Yes, that's the arm.
Yes.
And the head is just above that. The
Right
neck,
here.
the neck
So
and
that could be an eye right there.
oh yeah, I didn't see that. Mm-hmm. But the thing I like is, you know, I see the figures, but you tend to know um, what the relationship is one to the other.
Well, I don't know that, but I figure I want to figure it out. That's my impulse is to figure out what's going on between two people.
Mhm.
You know, I want to know what's happening. So that's gets my imagination questioning and trying to come up with some story.
Yeah. You know, the gray box-like figure, the square or the rectangle. Yeah, you're right on it. That, well, since I cut my fingernails today, I'm seeing a fingernail clipper.
Yeah, I see that. It's out to clip all the tendrils off of things.
Oh my goodness.
It's clipping this thing down to size.
A tendril clipper. Mm, mm, mm.
This is it's like a Superman cape, and this is flying down. That's the head
Mhm,
and nose.
mhm. Is he coming to save the tendrils?
Oh, well, it's headed over this way. Something important is going on here. We don't know what it is.
E.T. will save the tendrils. He just has to get his light back. And all those little tendril guys, they have the electricity in them to get the light back into ET.
Yeah, E.T. is sort of not quite alive, is he?
Yeah, if you in the movie, that's kind of what happened. He got really sick, and
Oh, yeah, I remember that now.
I forget how he got the light back. His heart. Um,
Yeah, I forget that too.
I think it was the love of the children,
Yeah.
or maybe his people got back to him in time.
Uh-huh. Mm.
I hear crickets outside. And Martin, just before I called you, I heard an owl outside.
What did it sound like?
Ooh, ooh,
Do it again.
ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh,
That was it. That was it.
ooh, ooh.
That's it. Yeah.
It wasn't, ooh, 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 was it?
No,
It was just, ooh, ooh.
that's right. Two hooves.
It was a barn owl. Barn owl.
I think I've heard him before too.
Well, that's neat that you heard an owl.
Yeah.
They're fascinating. I like them. You like that?
Mm. Let's see.
The some interesting things are happening with the bubble painting, Catherine.
Oh, can I see?
I have to be careful bringing it over because I don't want it to bubble out.
Mm.
You can see the bubbles popping. Or maybe
Well, in the experiment they did online, the bubbles were really big, and the instructions said to pop the bubbles.
Yeah.
But you know what I like about this is that leftover paint and water is drying and making a pretty shape.
Yeah.
Pretty,
Look what's going on in there.
yeah, the lines.
Those lines.
Yeah, I like that. I still love that green and purple over on the right.
Where's that? Right here?
On the extreme right of the paper. Other right, yeah, right there.
Oh, green and purple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see any of the bubbles popping? There.
I do. I do see it. It's alive.
It is. It's creepy.
Well, tomorrow night we'll have a surprise.
Yeah. The bubbles are sort of the opposite of tendrils. And the
Yeah.
tendrils are going out and the bubbles are kind of holding, kind of keeping a closed space. And then,
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, Catherine, I'm going to go.
Okay, Martin.
Well, that was fun. And
It's fun.
so we're going to have a Zoom meeting with Rebecca and